Where women are worshipped, there lives the God. Wherever they are not, all actions result in failure. We have to move forward on the basis of hard work and faith and let the world be proud of us. To maintain the balance between these two statements, I have with me Aasiya Rizvi, who is the project director of an initiative, Asmita Atmanirbhar Nari Ek Pehchan, as the name suggests, self-reliant. First of all, I would like to welcome you, Aasiya, for taking out time and joining us for a brand new episode of the Changemakers of Mentogram. To start off, what made you think of being with Asmita? What is it all about?
Yeah, first of all, thank you, Mentogram, and thank you to you. And of course, this Asmita word itself, as you stated, it is related with self-reliant, of course. But yeah, the Asmita, the main meaning behind it is the self-identity. So what I felt is that every woman requires a self-identity in her. So of course the journey started like if I give my short intro. So my name is Aasiya Rizvi. I am currently residing at Dombivli, and I have total 18 years of experience, a professional experience in almost all fields, like considering admin, HR, corporate marketing, almost all fields. So after doing a job, generally first preference for every woman or every girl who is passing out from our college, there is that they should go for the job. Business and girls or women is not a great combination in our society. So of course, even my journey started from there. I started my first job, and through that, at the end of, you can say, after doing so many you can say job profiles, working in the corporate culture, I got to know only one common thing which is lacking in this, you can say, not in society, but yeah, lacking within the woman itself. That is the self identity, and she has a lots of potential, but she is not utilizing it at the fullest. Once she start using it at the fullest, that would really create a magic in her life. So that actually clicked me, and I left my job and I started my own NGO. And of course it is dedicated to my father. So the name of my foundation is Arun Education Health Foundation. So that's why it's a you can say very nearby passion for me, very close to my heart. So of course many people said that you are doing something which is against the tide. I said okay, fine, let me do it, because I always expected this from any corporate culture or any company wherever I was working, to at least give some chance to at least promote such schemes, or you can say promote such women empowerment programs. But as you know, they said ki no, this is the way we work, this is our culture, and we cannot include any social initiative like this in our culture. If you want, you can start your own and do it. So it happened two to three times. Like they said, you if you want to do something, you do your own, na? Why you are asking us, or why you are asking a corporate to change according to it? If you want to do something change in the society, you want to do some social initiative, do it on your own. I said okay, it is like giving you a challenge, ki do it yourself, see, then you will come to know. And it really happened. Like when I actually left my job, which was actually at a very good pay scale, but then when again coming back to zero and starting with the social initiative without any proper guidance, that was the biggest challenge for me. Because when I went around and asked people like what are the basic steps for an NGO, what should be done, I am planning to do something for women empowerment and child development, what all steps I need to follow, I have the certain ideas with me, what can I do? But to my surprise or shock, there was no one to guide me for that. Not even any government, you can say officials, where there is a proper department. We have a ministry of women empowerment and child development, including any private institutions. So there was no proper guidance, because people know the thing, but they are not aware about the thing. This is the basic thing which I got to know whenever I visited any, you can say, institutions, or even I had a one-to-one word with the woman also in various sectors. who are actually at a great level and working somewhat like me, but still they are not aware what they exactly do. They are saying we are doing something which has been written, scripted or something. We are doing like that. So from there the journey started.
Yeah, definitely. And like you said that it's named after your father, so you have a very close connection with that. And talking about the society that is always ready to, pull your leg, that why is this person trying to grow, or maybe this person is not meant for this. Why is she is a girl? Why should she try this? This is not meant for girls. This is meant for boys, and all those kind of stereotypes. So talking about women empowerment, like you were telling me right now, so that was like when you started 18 years back, and this was the entire condition what you was seeing. So if I talk to you about the current women empowerment projects, what do you think of like women empowerment projects in the current status in the current society?
Well, if you're talking about the current scenario, so again, I would like to tell that we have around 13 women empowerment programs available in a ministry. Like even government of India itself has that. But to the surprise or shock again, if I ask any woman, even if she is a literate woman, even she does not know what are the 13 government schemes which are specifically dedicated for women empowerment. So if you can see, there are many programs going on, and there are many, you can say, documented schemes for women in the government, but they are not practiced. So again, the same baseline, like people are knowing the things, but they are not aware about the things. So it's a very big difference. So that bridge which is there, me and my foundation are trying to fill up that gap. So for example, giving a simple example, there is many schemes for, you can handle a MSME, that is a micro scale industries for enterprises. So no woman actually go for there to apply for a loan. Why? Because she does not even know like what type of venture she is running, what is a micro scale venture, what is a small scale venture, what is a medium size venture. She does not know that. Secondly, she does not even know what are the paperwork need to be done. Like from starting, like I had helped one woman. She was running that idli vada, they sell that snacks item. I told her like, do you have that food license? She says, I don't know. I said, without food license, how you are running this establishment? It's not possible actually. It is actually mandatory if you are selling any food item. She said, no one told me and I don't even know what to do about it. So these are the certain things whenever the venture has been running or whatever we are planning to do, no one is there to guide. So schemes, of course, women empowerment scheme, I said, I would never say that there is no schemes available. There are schemes available in government. Privately also, there are many institutions or organizations or NGO like me who are promoting the thing. But women are not able to reach that platform due to n number of circumstances. Like the basic thing which my NGO has one USP, that our NGO reach out to that particular woman in that area. We are like ready to go to her place. We are ready to do the full market survey, market research for her, and whatever projects, whatever we have in our institution, or we can say our foundation, we tell her which is viable in her area or no. Even if she says no, I am interested in this education project, but then if there is nothing, no marketplace available there. So coming back to the point that the schemes are available in the, you can say, government and everywhere, but women are not able to reach there. So I was talking about the USP of my foundation. The main USP is that if you are not available to come to my location, or maybe you are not able to reach that particular spot to take any information or attend a training, we actually come to your place and deliver you all the things, that too free of cost, depending what type of training. The initial part of awareness is completely free of cost. According to me, if you have any knowledge and if you're sharing the knowledge, it should be a free of cost, which I feel. I am not saying that it will be for all, yeah, but I especially feel, because I have gone through that experience being a woman, and I want that each and everything should be shared with each and every woman, so that she will not go in the same thing. If I know that there is some obstacles while doing any work, and if I tell her go you do yourself, it's not feasible. So if you already have that you can say experience of handling the obstacles, you can just explain her, see, if you're going through this way, these are the obstacles, so try to overcome that or go in different path. You can suggest her a different path. So this is the basic thing which I have generally experienced.
Lovely. So that you were talking about that you are awareing people with their existing rights and they're not familiar with it. So this is the main reason why you chose that. There are already certain things that they are capable of. They are already having this from the government or from the concerned people, but they are not making full-fledged use of it. But talking about a very familiar term, like whenever we talk about women empowerment or something like that, there is always a term named as feminism. So what do you think of that?
Yeah, for me, I was like famous as a feminist. Always in every job they would say, "हाँ बस अभी ये feminist आ गई." So it was like that because I used to always support women, come what may. But then, of course, at a course of time, I do understand. Now, always I cannot favor women. There are certain circumstances where even men are right. But yeah,
you shouldn't actually support someone just because of their gender. You should support them because they are right or wrong. Your decisions should be based on that.
so yeah, so based on that, actually, they suggested me to start the men empowerment program also. I said, okay, fine, I will start. No worries. I have no gender discrimination that I only prefer women. So my projects actually are not even gender based or age based or anything. And anyone can work in this project. Anyone can get education in this project. So of course, my projects are completely out of that discrimination part. No religion, no caste, no creed, no age, nothing. But yeah, feminism and woman empowerment. So frankly speaking, feminism, if you're talking about, it is something that we are talking about the rules regulations which is there, or you can say the goal. Feminism is nothing but the goal to be reached. Like you can say, I can give a practical example, that is right to education. Even in 2022, there are many certain places in our state or outside the state, or you can say in term of India, that still girls are not permitted to get educated. They still feel ki nahi, boys are need to be educated because they need to do their career. Woman or the girl, what she will do, she will get married after that. So why we should waste money on that, on her education? So still this thinking is there. So even if you can go and check any website or any surveys which has been done by government, you can come to know the education percentage which is there. So feminism is nothing but what I can define the goal. The goal is that right to education, and it is for all, being a male, being a female, being a boy or being a girl. But woman, or you can say empowerment, is something that is something, a path which we show. Like in this case, if I know a village or if I know a city wherein there is something, this type of things are prevailing, like there is no education right been given to a girl, what as a empowerment program we can do is, we can start a school nearby, or we can take an initiative, educated them at their place. So this is something of empowerment program we are doing. So of course these two are entirely different things which people actually mix up. They are not understanding what exactly the terminology means. So to what my understanding is that feminism, or you can say this is going on in our society, that rules and regulation has been defined, or you can say the goals are been defined as per the you can say legislation of government, or you can say even our Indian constitution has been defined. Right to education, right to speak. So these things are mandatory for all of the citizens of India to practice, but of course they are not been you can say given a chance to practice that, and therefore the empowerment programs then come there. You can say social reform is something, it's the path of it. So this is how we can differentiate between it.
Yeah. So it's actually great to listen that people used to call you feminist, but you were not someone who was just there to like support women even if they are wrong, because this is what a true feminist means. I think it means that you should actually support each other, and if there is a chance that you're not able to get you right, then is the case you have to use your gender. Otherwise you don't need to be feminist or anyone. You just have your own identity and you can help everyone. So talking about your current project, I've seen that when the lockdown happened, and when people were there at home, but the Asmita project was helping people. So in the current times, like if I ask you to give a summary, like how has the project helped the lives of many and how it has changed the lives of many, how would you define that?
Yeah, first of all, the Asmita project itself is a big achievement, because this was not even started by me. This was initiated by one of a housewife, and this is the beauty of this project, that it has been initiated by a housewife, and the journey was like that due to lockdown. Like we had performed one activity, or you can say a big program on menstrual hygiene on 8th March 2020, and after that we actually got a good platform after that, but then lockdown happened and I was completely stuck, and I was totally into this offline workshops and everything. I was not even on Facebook, nowhere. My account has been created, but on FB Live, YouTube Live, I was not at all aware about it. Because what I was preferring is that something, if you do offline workshop, you get one-to-one connectivity and people actually exactly relate to you. So this was my thinking. So my thinking was changed by one of the housewives. She said, "Madam, whatever you're speaking in the live workshops, why don't you record it and give it to us? So that at least we are not able to deliver the same thing at the same energy level. We can show you recorded sessions to them. And maybe due to that, a project can still continue." I said, see, that's not possible. Now, first of all, with the configuration which I have with the current scenario, I have a laptop which is having 0.3 megapixel camera. So forget about it, like I can record a very great session and with a good quality video and with a good quality audio, because I was not even aware about a single term how we record a video or how we publish a video. So she said, "Madam, do you have mobile? Try with your mobile." And making one point, she is not even aware of anything of digital marketing or anything. She was just giving me the you can say the path. I was resisting the thing, but she is saying, "No, try this, try that." So this is the first beauty of this Atmanirbhar Nari project, that she, being a housewife, is trying to explain me or trying to convince me, who is having around 18 plus year of experience of public speaking, everything. I worked in all sectors. So a housewife is trying to motivate a professional of 18 plus years experience. You see, you can do it. Try doing a video. Try recording the empowerment programs or your education programs so that we can promote it. So this is, if you can understand, this was a first achievement, even being an achievement. That was a main thing. And after that, then I started recording. Of course, I had to do a lot of homework, you can say. I had to do a lot of learning, but yeah, thankfully we were all sitting at home only, and Wi-Fi connections were on at that time. So I used to take help of internet, YouTube and everything, and then I used to start learning how to record video, how I can deliver at least a good video, not a best video, but at least a good video. So through that, then I started practicing, and then I gave that videos to my ladies, and they actually forwarded the videos. And then from it, I came to know that there is something known as FB Live. You can actually do a live video and no need to share anything. You can share a link just, but no need to share videos and all. That would again reduce your, you can say, the memory part and everything for the phone memory. It will help you a lot. So these were some technicalities I actually came to know due to the housewife. That was the biggest thing. And the programs which, of course, during the lockdown we were running, that was first of all the education program. Because during lockdown there was something, the children, they were not at all you can say linked with the education. The completely education system or education industry was at a halt. So we were delivering some small programs which was related to brain science technology, and we were doing as a social initiative. So we were giving free sessions to many students. First of all, they were at a stressful situation, so we were trying to reduce their stress by giving certain activities. We have many activities, and this activities is been registered in Guinness World Book record also.
That's actually great to hear that the activities done by your initiative and the ladies initiative, to be honest, it's doing so well. And talking about like what you told me about that lady whom I don't even know, but I truly feel inspired by, because this is the beauty of knowledge, that you don't even you don't have to have a profession to have that knowledge, to give that idea, to share it with someone, because you had enough knowledge, but that you had enough experience, but that lady had that knowledge which was enough to convince a professional of and maybe if she would have talked to anyone else, because of her confidence and her knowledge, she would have done it. So that is truly inspiring. So I also understand that whatever you're doing right now is like something you absolutely love. So if I ask you, like, what is the most loved thing that you do about the entire thing, like whatever you're doing right now, helping people, awareing them, so what is the most loved thing that you feel?
Well, really, it's a very tough question, because each and everything is really, you can say, unique things. So everything is really lovable about it. But yeah, first of all, like having the running the child development programs is very near to my heart, because current scenario, if you can see the education industry, we can see that it you can say really needs a great help. So we, of course, we take some parenting sessions, of course, that is again near to my heart, because now current scenario is like that we are focusing on even parenting sessions more. Current scenario, you can see there is a very stressful environment going on, and if we try to put the same pressure on the children, they are not able to understand. Like if we say, see, there is an inflation going on, you don't understand that, how a child should know what is inflation is all about? So if you are saying that, see, inflation is going on, I am paying your fees, you should study, that is not a motive to study. Actually, if I would have been told this by my parents, see, there is something I'm paying X amount for your studies, that's why you need to study, even I would not have been studying. So the basic motive or basic intention for anyone to do, like even if someone asks me why I should enroll in your programs or why I should do your projects, so I just tell them, don't do it. If you really feel and if you really understand the importance of that in your life, then only you can come and enroll. Otherwise, please don't enroll. Yeah, whatever, if you can just help me out, you can just forward this to your other friends or any other person who may be at least getting awareness about it. Even they don't do, I am okay with it. But let them know that there is something going on in this area, or there is something going on in this world which is really very, very important, and wherein we are bridging up the gap. So of course some people will come down to us asking, okay, how you do it, maybe we can help you in that. So this is all the thing which exactly I want that awareness to be going on. So if you can say in one word, I can say that I want to increase the awareness more and more in the society about it. So if anyone would really help me out in that, I'm really like you can say at the top of the world. If they just forward the link also, it's a big initiative for me, which I've taken by them.
I really encourage and appreciate what you're doing right now, and what is the vision that you're having right now to inspire these people. Your stories are already an inspiration. But before we end this podcast, I would like to ask you, like before parting ways with our audience, what is that one thing? Is there something that you would like to let our listeners inspire them?
Yeah, first of all, I would just tell them ki knowing certain things and getting aware about certain things is two extreme, you can say, points. So try not just to gain some, you can say, information, try to analyze it and try to be aware what exactly is going around, at least you can say in your surrounding. That is very, very important. And try to self-empower yourself. Don't, like I always tell my woman, like don't take a torch like me and go in the society empowering the other people. First of all, enlighten yourself. The enlightenment within you, the self-empowerment about you, that would be the biggest you can say achievement in your life, and that will inspire the people. Like always many people ask me the things, madam, have you done it yourself? So at that time if I say no, I'm trying on you, that would really not help out. It's as simple as that. So that's why whatever I say in all my projects or whatever statements even if I give, all have been practically done on myself or in my family or on my son. Everything has been done practically. That's why whenever you ask me any question, even in the night, midnight, have you done this with yourself, or have you tried it on your son, have you tried it on your parents, I would always say yes, 100% with, I can show you the proofs also that I have tried on them. But of course we deal in medical things also. So of course I always implement that things on my family members, on myself, and then only I promote it to the society. So be rest assured, even if you want to get in touch with me to just know about the things, I would let you know about the things and also make you aware about the things, which would at least create an enlightenment in yourself. And whatever is saying, you get the life once. So try to live that at the fullest. Because even, I don't know, like even after this podcast, there may be chance I will not be alive. But after that, this podcast, when it will get broadcast, if my son is there who is able to, now he is 6 years old, it's okay. But once he is growing up, I have sent a benchmark for him. See, this is what your mom has done, achievement. That benchmark is set for him and he can go to that benchmark or he can cross that benchmark. But he cannot go below that. Because he knows in society, my mom has been recognized in such a way that I cannot damage her image. I need to protect that. At least I need to make it stable, or I need to make it over and above. But I cannot put her image down. So this realization has been it's very important to each and everyone. If you have come to this world, please understand you all have come with some motive, some reason. There is no human being, even I'm like now I'm putting it as a generalized statement, no man, woman, nothing. Everyone in this world is come with certain motive. Try to understand, because if you ask one more thing, you need to ask a question to yourself: am I happy with whatever I'm doing currently in my life? If your answer is yes, it's good. If your answer is no, I'm somewhat, you can say, adjusting certain things, I'm not that much happy, that means this is not the work which you are this is not the passion which you are living. There is something more to it. Try to analyze that. I can understand like money is a mandatory part, or you can say very essential part, but if you can see that if you follow your passion, money automatically comes to you. I can guarantee you that. And I have certain people around me, like just to sum up, I had handled one domestic violence case where that woman was completely shattered. She had 2 sons. She was completely shattered after that. But now, if you see, that is one more a big benchmark, or you can say biggest achievement which I feel. She is now running a cake business. She is making homemade cakes and she is selling, and that too at her in-laws' place itself, with the help of her husband. At that time, it was a very drastic situation, but now she's cope up with all that. And I just told her one statement: see to your sons, see to your children, and start living the life. Then only you will get a motive of your life. Once you get the motive, why I am living, why have been I born? If you get all these things, am I happy with my work? You ask question to yourself. That is very, very important. Problem is that we don't ask question to ourselves. We ask question to the society. They have not done for us. This was not there. That was not there. This is all the reasons which we give. Once we stop giving reason, you see there would be a really drastic change and a very beautiful change in your life. which I have experienced that. See, I have worked in 18 plus years. I have 18 plus years professional experience. That's why I can understand the basic. You can say I was earning a good amount of salary, but even that I was not satisfied. And there are many professionals. If you can see in my foundation, there are many panel members who were earning a good amount, but they left their job to enjoy their passion. Because at the end of the day, whatever work you do, you should enjoy your work. You should be happy about it. Your family should be proud about it. Now, whatever job you're doing, if your family is proud about it and if you are happy about it, then it's okay, no problem. So please ask yourself what is lacking in your life. If you're happy, it's very good, be happy. But if not, then get in touch with me.
Lovely, lovely. So, coming to the end of this inspirational story, if we conclude it, so what's the moral of the story? You are the genie of your life. So, start creating a magical life for yourself. On that note, I would like to end this episode of the Changemakers of Mentogram. Stay tuned for more such inspiring stories. Until the next time, I am your host, Pratiksha.